and we were forced to travel through the mountains at the rate of speed that these young guerrillas could travel.
Now, do they hit you or do any physical abuse?
They didn't do any deliberate physical abuse. However, they on one occasion dug our grave, and there was a lot of psychological pressure on us. And I had an experience there. The Turkish military surrounded the position of these terrorists one night, and the next morning they challenged these people and told them to let us go and to drop their weapons and surrender. And the leader of the terrorist group said, if you don't go away, we're going to kill the tourists now. And they lined up in front of us, and they were going to kill us if there had been one shot fired down below. And I was, I figured that was it. One of the terrorists that was standing in front of me had tears running down his face, and he was a tough kid. So I thought, if he was that convinced, that probably there wasn't that much time left. So I said a little prayer, as Christians always should do, and just say, Lord, whatever you want that'll have a better effect on your work and stuff is fine by me. And, I said, but if it's your will, I'd like to survive this experience. Well, the text that came to mind was, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give you a crown of life. I'd much rather the one about the angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them came to mind, but it didn't. Yeah. And so anyway, there was a peace there. Okay. God says he'll take care of your children, and he'll do all of this. And so anyway, these people simply wanted attention. And what they were planning to do was take us down to northern Iraq and kill us one at a time. When the publicity died down from one death, then they would kill another one and get more publicity and then kill another one. And the State Department had written us off. We have copies of the interdepartmental communications, and they had written us off. They had word from their sources that we were not going to be released, we were not going to survive. And as it worked out, while they were transferring us to Iraq, northern Iraq, I had the opportunity to overpower the driver of the vehicle, spin the car out on the shoulder of the road, and got us out of the situation. But
well, you are Indiana Jones after all, or Tennessee Ron, or Tennessee Wyatt.
Yeah. Anyway, well, there comes a time when if you don't do something, the end is obvious. And I'm not one to sit idly by and let nasty things happen, to myself or to other people.
No. And
so this is what it was all about. They were seeking publicity, and they got a great deal. As you said, it was all over, the newspapers and TV.